Hey everybody, it's Brenda with Foxy's Creations. Hope y'all are having a good evening. And some of you guessed it right last night. Z is for zippers. So we're going to make zipper pockets today. This is one I made last night to make sure it would work how I thought it would work. So I'm just going to give it time for some peoples to come in. Hey Brenda, how are you? I figured I would just give it time for some peoples to come visit us. But we're going to do zippers. Yay. So it just may be us because I went late. But we'll see. Let me go put it out on my Facebook group and see what happens. Oh. Yep, but I'm going to put it on the Facebook group. And if I could spell. Hi, I see somebody else came in. I'm just posting to Facebook. In a couple of different places. Then we'll see what happens. And there we go. We lost one. And my chat's not working. My chat never works on my phone. There, now it's working. We'll see if it stays working. So I posted it in 3 groups. We'll see what happens. It can take a minute, and it's Saturday night. Hi, other person. And welcome. Thank you for coming. It'll just take a minute. I'm just waiting on some other people, and then we're going to work on the zippers and making zipper pockets. And they left again. So your screen is not frozen. I'm here. I'm just waiting. And I made this zipper pocket last night as a prototype, and it's completely sealed, but we're not going to do this kind today. We're going to do an easier one. But I made it like that, so when I glue it in my book, I wouldn't either, Brenda. I want to glue it in the book so that there's a pocket behind it or a tuck on the side, either way. But this is a fully, see, it needs to be glued in. It's a fully functioning pocket. We can put stuff in here, and I have made a ephemera toe in here. And this is going to go in my art zoology book. This is a piece of the paper from Artsology. So this is going to go in the Artsology journal. But we are going to make 2 that we're going to put into our current journal that goes with this series. And we're going to make them with fabric. This is all paper. And then we're going to make another one for the Artsology journal out of this paper. But we're going to do it a little differently. I just have to figure it out. It's going to be like folded over to make a collar. This is too wide, and I realize that. So we're going to fix all that. So that's going to be that one. I figure I'll give it till 10 after, and then we'll just get started. Or till I've been live for 10 minutes. So I'm watching the countdown thing. I have nothing to do on a Saturday night. So, but I think this is going to be fun. I watched a video with Sonia Step 2 where she's working on a sewing journal as well. Hi, new peoples. And type in chat so I know who you are, please. And she put zipper pockets in hers. I already had zippers on our list a long time ago when I made the list way back months and months ago. And then she did one the other day, but at least I had somebody I could watch do it. So that was good. So I will give her credit because she said she did a video like 10 years ago. One of her first videos was a zipper pocket. So Sonia's great, y'all. If y'all are not subscribed to Sonia Step 2, it's Sonya and then Step TO. And that's probably not how you pronounce her name, but it's what it looks like, so that's how I pronounce it. It may be Step Toe. And she's from Australia, so she posts a lot of videos late at night. So I'm just going to give it a few more minutes. But while I'm waiting, I'll show you what I did to my zipper to prepare it, which I haven't done to that one yet. So I have it sticking up. Okay, we got one in this in signature and one in that one. So the rest of the book can go aside. So here, that one's not the one that I prepared. One moment. We'll go to this one first. So with this zipper, I measured my paper, or my fabric on my paper. I laid the zipper down because you don't want to get rid of these little stop things at the top. So I keep those on there. And I put the fabric. And because I know I'm going to trim off the bottom of the zipper, yeah, I want to leave something sticking up this time. I put a staple because I'm going to cut this off so there's no stop. So, hi, Tina. Thank you for coming. I put a staple across here and took my pliers and mashed it flat because I am cutting this off. And so that would be the stop for the zipper. So I've made a stop for my zipper out of a staple. And Sonia did not do that when she made hers, and her zipper, she just kept the extra material. I cut it. Hopefully I didn't cut that too close to my staple. If I did, I had to put a new staple. I did. Okay, so if you do that, let's put a new staple in. And it didn't go through all the way. Okay, try it again. There we go. And I may not have to mash that with, I'm going to mash it anyway. How are you doing today, Tina? So I'm just mashing it tight. There we go. And now that's not going to really affect anything at all. However, this zipper is going to go over here on the side of the page. And then we'll have the full access to this pocket. So this zipper is going to get glued under here. And then this is going to go. And then you could still add lace to this page if you wanted. So today is going to be about let's glue and wait. Unfortunately, that's where we are. Glue and wait. So I'm going to start by putting some glue. Oh, but, well, we'll do this one and then we'll check that other from last night where we put the weld bond on this paper. It's now cured for 24 hours. We're going to see if it will reactivate. Okay, I want glue on this side. And my glue has stopped up a little bit. There it comes. Okay, now I'm going to just flip the zipper over, put it on my paper. And press it down real good. And then the fabric is going to go. Now, I may glue these down. That might work. Then we don't have to ever hold it again. Brenda, what do you think? Glue these down, Brenda and Tina? Because otherwise you have to hold it to pull it. Because I know that from this one. I think we should glue them down. I don't know. It's a design thing. I do know that we are going to glue all four edges of this piece of fabric. So we'll do that first. Which kind of goes against everything when you're putting a pocket on. We never glue down all four sides. We are today. And down this side over here. That might work. Okay, now this could get tricky. Flip that back up. Get that where I want it. There we go. Once this is dry, pocket is in place. This is all open under, or it should be. I'm going to unzip because I see glue under there that I didn't want. Maybe that's on top. And let me zip it back. And I see that we are not glued right here, so I'm going to put extra glue on the zipper edge. There we go. And I am with you, Britt. I think stapling them down. Maybe just one staple at the top. Let's get our paper. Oh, that's a pocket, you guys. We're on a pocket. Ooh, that could be fun. Slide the staple up in the pocket. Oh, I have to pull the zipper down a little bit. The zipper's in the way of me making my staples. Why is my zipper stuck? Oh, Lord. Maybe you should let this dry before we do these parts. Okay. Now I can slide the staple under here. We're going to put something over that. This is just not sticking over here because I keep messing with it, and I know that's my fault. Put it back. So let's see. We could put lace. We could put flowers. Some kind of decoration we will do. So we're going to set this one. This is not... Okay, y'all. This is like... The fabric is absorbing my glue. Last night it glued with no problem when I did it. And come back up under here. I'm going to put a bigger bead of glue. Okay, we're just going to leave it alone now and let it dry. So there's one. And we're going to come back and add embellishments here and here. Oh, wait a minute. This is part of my book. Let's take it with it. And where did the zipper go? There it is. We're going to leave it open to dry. Set it aside. Now we are going to take our piece of paper. We're going to re-wet it with water. My spray nozzle toward the water. So the good news about weld bond, you guys, I don't think we could, let's just try. Here's a scrap piece of paper. Ooh, it may still reactivate. We'll wait and see. Just set that aside now. I think that's reactivated. There's no question. That paper's on there. So weld bond still reactivates even after 24 hours. We know the tacky glue did not reactivate even after sitting on my desk for a few minutes that night. So this weld bond reactivates. I'm still surprised by that. That still really surprises me. Okay, next zipper. Let's get the other signature that was marked. I think I'm going to like doing these zippers. So this one, I want to go... I kind of want to go across, but no, we're going to do it up and down like this. So I'm going to lay my... And I'm going to put the whole... Do it on the whole page. And we're going to staple these last. I got to figure out where to cut the fabric. Let's just cut the fabric in half. Sort of. Okay, let me snip all these little stringy things off of here. So, Tina, what do you think of the zipper pockets. And you could put the zipper across the page this way, but to me, well, you would just have to cut the zipper off. And we could do one like that. I have other fabric. Why don't we? I don't have a big enough. Wait, yes, I do. Right here. We may not want it to be this tall of a pocket, though. Let's see. I'm trying to get these moved over. We need to put our staple. And I need to squish it with the pliers. It's the only Z word I could come up with, and I thought it would be a cool thing. And then I saw Sonia do it after I already had this in my book for a long time. I had not seen anybody do zippers. And then Sonia did a video the other day, and I watched her. So here's what we're going to do with this. We are going to trim these off a little bit. We're going to cut this part off, but not so close to the zipper or the staple this time. Like that. We may need to, let's put a different staple a little higher up. I'm going to cut some more of this off. There we go. I thought it was an ingenious idea because it's like, it gives us, you may have the, I had to go buy zippers, guys. But you may have them in your stash. I just went to Walmart and got cheap $1 zippers for this project. But it's still a wonderful idea. And if you have them in your stash, it's another thing you can use from your stash in a different way. Okay, so now let's see what we got. That will work. So here's what we're going to do this time. And we could also take a piece of this other fabric if you wanted to decorate the whole page. I need to cut it the same size so it looks consistent. And straighten it all out. Okay, so here's what we could do. This is the pocket. So this could just be continuity purposes. All glued down. We're really not going to use this part of our pocket. We're going to use this part of our pocket. So I am thinking here, let's glue the fabric to the zipper first. And then we'll glue the whole thing down as one unit. That's what I'm thinking. So where did our tacky glue go? And then that'll decorate our page. And I'm going to put more tacky glue this time. Last night, I used clear tacky glue. Y'all, that stuff is wet. I have not ever used it before, and I don't like it. It soaked the zipper. It took it forever to dry. It wasn't like using the tacky glue at all. Okay, so we got that on there. Let's put one over here. And I'm sorry about the dogs barking. Hubby had to go outside, so I don't know what's happening outside. And they don't like it when he leaves the house. So they'll stop as soon as he comes back. So I'm going to glue that there. And I have a little bit of mess of glue right here. We're going to get up with a paper towel. There we go. Now we're going to let this one dry. And then when we glue it down, we can glue just the 3 sides. It's still going to give it stability and may help it open more to get our stuff in it. So this, once it's dry enough, it's going to go on this page like this. And we can put staples across here once we can get the zipper to open to get out of the way of the staples. And then we can put some kind of an embellishment, maybe a piece of lace across that, something. So there's that one. And then we have tags and stuff. You know, you could even leave the zipper open and put a tag in it. But I like that we could put a card in there and zip it, and it would be like a secret little thing, like a little pouch inside the journal. So we're going to set that aside to dry. Now, this one is going to be a little harder because what I'm wanting to do is we're going to leave our zipper partially open. Maybe not quite that much. Well, it depends. We can leave it open more. And are these going to fold over this way? How does it do? Let's cut it down the middle first. I'm just going to fold it in half to mark where the middle is. And we're probably going to have to trim some off the sides. Just to be honest, it's kind of wide. But I figured I would get it built first. Then we would do what we need to trim. Any trimming we would do after the fact. I saw her make one like this. So we're just going to go from memory and make it my way. And I got little fabric strings everywhere. And that fabric came from Brenda in a Happy Mail. Hey, Jenny, how are you? Thank you for coming. Okay. So here's what we're going to do is if we leave the zipper open. How did she do that? Oh, she left the zipper all the way open, I think. Yes. But she had it flipped over cute. Like a shirt, kind of. That wasn't zipped up all the way. Hold up. I'm trying to get this figured out here. Turn our... Okay. So we want it to go at an angle. I do want it zipped up more than that, though. Let's see. And then we put our paper. So if we have it zipped and we unzip it and we want it to be open, how do we do that? Where do we put the paper? Oh, maybe that's what you do. Put the paper under it and then flip this whole thing back like such. And then you snip off the part you don't want. That makes sense. What do you guys think? That makes sense? So we have to apply the zipper in a different way for this one. Okay, I got it. Boy, howdy. And in this case, we're going to just snip the tops off because we don't need them, because the zipper in this case isn't designed to go up and down. It's not going to be a functional zipper at all. So let's just glue on these two edges. Now, wait a minute. I'm rethinking this. I'm thinking maybe I want the zipper on the doily side. And then what we have flip over is this pretty paper. And so we see less of this and more doily. That's what I'm thinking. So that's why I wiped the glue off. Yes. Which I had the glue on the right side to begin with. Wait a minute. No. Yeah, we can do it that way. Still glue this down to the zipper. Maybe pull it toward an angle to help it when we go to bend it over. Because what we're going to end up doing... Oh, no, I liked it better the other way. Hold up. I was right. Let me wipe this off. Again, I didn't watch the tutorial well enough to figure this out. Okay, that's good. We want to put the glue here because I want the zipper on the top of the thing. Okay. Turn it over. And I think we want to kind of angle it off to the side a little bit. Yeah. Is that how we wanted it to go? No. Let's just do it straight. Just do it straight on. There we go. And we're going to do this one the same way. Isn't it fun to watch somebody who doesn't know what they're doing? We're just going to wing it and make a pocket. Yeah, see how that's like slanted? That's what I wanted this one to do. Undo. Well, now it's not slanted. Phooey. Okay, we're just going to put it together and then go from there. It will be pretty if I can ever get it figured out. Okay, we got to get our paper to line up. Let's line this up on the grid. Right there. That's lined up. I am so glad this glue is going to dry clear, and hopefully it won't leave this mark on the zipper. If it does, I'll put lace down it, you guys, to cover that up. Okay. Now we know in this case, I'm just going to zip it. Well, Not going to zip it all the way up because I want to snip stuff off. Pull it back after it dries some. Let it dry. See, I have a problem, you guys. It's called I can't leave stuff alone. But this is not even on here well enough. Okay. Y'all keep yelling at me to leave stuff alone. Oh, it's quiet there. Since hubby came back in, the dogs have stopped barking, so now it's quiet here again, which is good. Okay, so we have to let this dry. This one's going to go in the Artsology journal. That's why I chose pink, but we have two over here. Let's go back to the very first one. So here's our first one. It's going to unzip, and it's not all the way glued down yet. And we have this whole pocket here. We are going to decorate. I'm going to pull this back. I am kind of thinking, how would I do that? I'm thinking I want to staple it to the paper, but I don't want to mess up this pocket. I like my pocket. We'll just leave it. I think once it glues down, it'll be fine. We got to figure out what we're going to do here. We could put little lace edges. I don't have enough of this lace, but that's kind of cute. And that would cover our staple up and embellish. Let's do lace. So I need a roll of lace or something. I need some lace that will go with that fabric. Oh, that's pretty. We'll do this one. And we can put it right down this side. And we can put it right down that side. And that's very pretty. And we're just going to snip it here. Because the flower is going to add more bulk than this lace is going to add. And we'll put this down this side. And it's kind of sticking to itself. Snip it there. And let's glue them. And for this, we still want to use tacky. But it's not going to take as much. Okay, let's just get one little piece of our lace and put it here. And we can get it right up almost to the zipper. We just don't want to make it to where it's going to get caught up in the zipper. Yeah. And just tap, tap, tap. And then we'll put this one on this side. Again, we just want to make sure it's not going to get caught up in the teeth of the zipper when we're trying to close the zipper. And there we go. So what do you guys think of that pocket? So when it dries, we can unzip it, put a journaling card or something in there, a piece of ephemera, zip it back up. It's like a little secret hidden spot. I think that's very cute. It could be, but then again, it could be a lot of fun, Jenny. So we have this one. I like it. It's very pretty. It just has to dry. Right, cute and functional. And yes, we're drying at the top. That's good. So I'm going to switch out our little books, our little signatures. Now we have this one, same material. We could do the same lace. We could do it. Oh, we could do this one different. Where did that little scrap go? We could put this one across. Oh, this isn't glued in yet. So let's embellish it, then glue it in. We could put this lace here. Then we could take this, because I only have this little scrap of the white one. Make sure we turn it right side the way it goes. And we could put this little white one across here. Or we could do them the reverse. Put this one up here. I think I'm going to like this better. And put this little fluffy one here. What do you guys think? Or should they both be the same again? I'm kind of thinking we might want to do both of them the same again. We're going to look at that. Let's snip this the right length. And then we're not going to snip, we're just going to lay it down and look at it. I kind of like that. Your brain's asleep most of the time. That's funny. So I kind of like that. Let's go with that. I'm going to snip it right there. And we're going to come back over here off the page. And glue our laces down. Y'all, Walmart also has Rick Rack. My Walmart has Rick Rack. I didn't know you could buy Rick Rack at Walmart. So I thought that was kind of cool. I didn't get any, but I know where to buy it. Okay. So now that has to dry for just a moment. Now, a thing we can do with this is I have lace that's much closer in that color range. Hang on. It's stuck to other stuff. I have this. So we could always decorate this one up down these sides in case this doesn't vanish with this lace. And I am going to go refresh my drink and I will be right back. Give me just a moment. Just talk amongst yourselves, peoples. And I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. I don't know. Mine still has a couple of different aisles. They have the kids crafting aisle. They have a sewing aisle, which is where Nick found. Because, okay, guys, hubby does the shopping most of the time, and he had to go to town yesterday to run errands. So he was at Walmart. I didn't actually see the Rick Rack, but I saw pictures of Rick Rack below the zippers. He sends me pictures of stuff. It works out great because if I went, I would have bought Rick Rack. So since he was there, I said, no, I just need the zippers that I need. But it's nice to know they have Rick Rack and seam binding and all that stuff there. Right, Brenda. So hubby was actually the one at Walmart yesterday getting the zippers. So now, once this is dry, but yeah, our Walmart had 3 aisles. It was aisle K, whatever was the aisle where the zippers and fabrics and stuff were. And then there was a different aisle where the glues and stuff are. And I think there's still yet a different aisle. I don't know, the glue may be over where the paper products are. So it may only be an aisle of crafting and an aisle of sewing. But I also know that our beading aisle, it used to be a whole aisle of beading stuff. It's an end cap, literally a 3-foot end cap. Whatever the end cap of the aisle is, that's our whole entire beading department at our Walmart. It's horrible. Oh, wow, Jenny. Well, the Walmart, the only ones that they had, the Rick Rack, they called it medium, but it was like a half inch from point to point, which to me is kind of wide. Okay. So we don't want to glue this down yet. It's kind of looking a little wonky. It's going to look wonky. I still like the idea. See, this tag, for example, could go in this pocket and you would just leave it unzipped. So if you wanted to put something taller in here, you could. It goes in the back of this pocket. This is that yarn pocket we made. If I can get that back there again. The pocket we made last night with the little stitching on it and the little charm. And you could hang one of those little charms from over here if you wanted. Because what we're going to glue down to our page is this, just the outside edges. That's all that's getting glued to the page. So we have our pocket. Paints and glue and canvas, right. They've shrunk it way down. But now Walmart.com, if y'all don't mind shopping on Walmart.com, has everything. If you type it in, it's available on Walmart.com from somewhere. And I realize they don't sell most of it. Okay, so we're going to set this aside for the lace to dry. Then we can glue the whole pocket down. So we're just going to move it over here, off to the side for a minute. Back to this pocket. Okay, I want my zipper open. And I know I want to fold it over, kind of like a shirt or a dress thing. That was my plan here. Let's see if we can. This is not, we need to drop a tacky glue under here. There we go. We're going to need to put this, glue it down somehow. So our zipper can technically go up that far because this is going to get, wait, we got to make our flaps match. Our clothing flaps should match. Okay. This is the card I want to put in this pocket. It's a trifold. So I know I'm going to probably trim this off right at the edges of this. So we want to seal this down first. And then we can put little embellishments or something on here. And put our lace down this side. We may want to put brads. Ooh, I have button brads that could hold this down. That would be cool. And then we wouldn't need to glue it. Well, we just need to punch some holes. Where's the button brads? I've put them somewhere in a thing. Boy, that's helpful, y'all, isn't it? Where are the button brads? Are they in one of these? Nope. Nope. They're somewhere. No. They're in a thing. Oh, that's helpful too, isn't it, guys? They're in a thing. Oh, wow. And again, I cleaned my desk off today, so guess what? I'm not going to be able to find a thing. And I just had the button brads because I have a pink one right here, and I want another pink one. And they're in their own container. Okay, time to start searching through stuff that I had out. Pardon my reach, you guys. I've been working on so much stuff, and it's like, yeah. It just gets to be a cluttered mess, and then I can't find anything, and that drives me up the wall. And I just straightened it off earlier today. Straightened being the key word there. Because I had to make that sample zipper pocket last night so I would know what I was doing kind of for today. I think these little button brads, once I can get a hole poked in here to hold that down, would be very cute. Maybe a lighter pink if I can find the brads. We could figure out what colors we have. Oh, Lord. Now I'm trying to think where I had it. Well, I had them on my desk last. I was going to say I'm trying to think where I had them last. On my desk. Okay. Let's pull this back. Grab this signature. And let's see if I can find them relatively quickly. That's the Christmas in July stuff. Yes, storage is a bad word. Okay, so they're not over there in that pile. So let's work our way this way. Maybe I put them back where the brads go. That would be a miracle. But no, I did not do that. I did not put them where the brads go. But I checked anyway, just in case. I know me. I shouldn't even bother. If I'm using them, they're not getting put away yet. And that's my problem. Okay. Now we're going to work over on this side because I really want those button brads. I think it'd be cute. The button brads, I think, would be awesome. I have got string and fabric everywhere. So they're probably back here in that section. Oh, my mouse moved. Something happened. There we go. I got that fixed. Everything was highlighted blue. I don't like that. Okay. So we're going to move these back off to the side where they were. They were drying over there. Okay. Because now, and Brenda and I were talking, and when I cleaned the desk off, Brenda, I didn't see button brads. But you know what? If I can find the baggie of the brass brads, I bet you I can find the button brads. Because they're probably in the same location. So here's the brass brads. So, and all my color pencils and stuff I've been playing with. So now y'all can see the kind of mess I've been playing with. This is probably what the inside of my brain looks like. This crafty pile of yumminess. Okay, I still don't see button brads. We may just use the gold ones and paint them pink. That's an idea. Why don't we do that? We know where they are. Because I don't know where my button brads are. Nope, that's not them. And as soon as we're done, they're going to turn up. Because that's how it works at my desk. It's like, here we are, now that you don't need us. So we're going to use these ones. Put the little button one back where it was. I should just put them in with my buttons and then I would know where they are. But, so let's get out 2 of these. I need something to stick them in. We're going to borrow this foam that these other things are in. Oh, wait a minute. These are also brads. Oh, that would be, what do y'all think? The pink or the gold? Let me see if I can hold it up. There's a pink. Oh, I'm never going to get this right. I kind of like the pink gemstone one. It is a yummy mess. I like the pink gemstone. So let's use 2 of these. And then we don't have to paint any. But let's paint them anyway, and then we can pick which ones we like the best. There we go. Let's do that. Because I'm so indecisive when it comes to this kind of thing. So I'm just going to borrow this brad board foam. And I'm going to get out the messy Bria Reese pink ink. And I'm going to dab it on there. Oh, that's kind of pretty. And I was blowing on it to try to dry it quicker. That's pretty, you guys. I think I'm going to want to use those and not those. I like those ones better. Those are pretty. So we'll put these back for another time. And while we're waiting for those to completely dry, we're going to take our hole punch. Hopefully I can punch a hole. No, we're not going to use the hole punch. Where's the pokey tool? We're going to use pokey tool. Get this back because this would be great. And I want to put it on the corner like there. And I really needed it to go all the way through. So oh, it's through. And then let's eyeball this one. And we're going to go on and do this one all the way through at one time. Right about here. And it is all the way through as well. And while we're at this, I'm going to go on and snip these ends off even. Well, I'm going to unfold it and do it even with the paper. I'm going to save these, though, because they're cute little pieces of something. Even though they're not going to zip anymore, I can use them for something. Okay, now we know we're going to brad this down. We're going to probably put some kind of little decorations up here. Oh, I know what we could put there. Let's see. Oh, those are cute. Have our, it may be too much with the brad in the corner. We may have to go smaller, but these are flat. I like flat. Oh, but wait. Also flat. Let me just snip two off. And just as cute are these. And I snip as much of the little netting part off as I can. So those could go here and then have the brad on there. That's cute. We could also move them over if we didn't want to put them there. Well, that's going to get cut off. Some of this is going to go. Are we straight? Well, we're going to be now because I poked holes in the stuff. I think what I want to do is open it back up, though, and put our lace on our zipper. Oh, okay. Which flower, Brenda? This one? That's cute. Or all of it. Oh, that's cute, too. But that's going to add a lot of bulk. Well, the brad could pull it down. That is very cute. So, yes, that. Let me snip some of this little netting off of this one. I don't like the netting. And as long as you don't snip it so that the flower falls apart, you're good. There we go. So let's add our lace down the sides of our zipper. And wait a minute, before we do that, we can cut this off as well, even with the paper. We don't have to put a staple in this one. Save those little scraps. They come in handy sometimes. Okay. We are going to put our lace So this is going to show up in an artsology book, and I'm going to have to refer back to my own video for how to make it because they're not going to see this part on those videos. So take our tacky glue again, and this is going to hide this glue stripe I put on here accidentally. Now, technically, this zipper would still work. We're not doing anything to alter it from working. It won't go all the way up past that point, but it would still go down, and we have the stopper still. So technically, this zipper would work because we've done nothing to stop that from happening. Put that up there. Okay. Now we just need to brad our stuff down. And I think we're just going to go with the cream colored one so we can keep it flat. And I'm going to poke a hole with the pokey tool in the middle just to aid the brad in going through. There we go. I'm going to grab one of these. Oh, that one didn't stay colored. So we're going to put another drop on that one. Maybe because I blew on it. But alcohol ink dries fast. We'll grab the one that is dry. Put it through the hole we made in the flower. And now we're going to put it through that hole. Or not. Okay, we got to make the hole a little bit bigger. And the same with this hole. Well, that one is big. Let's make this one a little bit. Do that to route it out a little bit. Okay. Now let's see if we can get the brad down through there. There it goes. And put it through this side. Where are the pliers? Oh, yay. I don't have long enough pliers to do this. Maybe if I just press it on the table. And there we go. Now let's do the other one. Well, we got to wait on it to dry a second. Hurry up and dry. Hurry up and wait. It is, Brenda. I'm going to have to cut it down. I'm thinking I'm going to cut this part off. I'll just move my flower out of the way. I'm going to cut it down. I think if I cut it like this, it'll be fine. Because that's about my pages are about 4 inches. So I think we're going to be good. And we can check that. We just have to check it. So, yes, if I cut this off right here on each side of those, it's perfect for these pages with room left over. I just didn't want to cut it down until we were done putting it together. Okay. Is this one dry? No. Not yet. But let's make our holes bigger while we're waiting. That one's big enough. Why the bottom one came out bigger, I don't know. And then let's hold the flower. Hold up. Where's a ruler? I'm going to put this down here straight. Well, I guess. And I'm going to draw a line. Where's the edge of that at? Okay. Let's move that over like that. Okay, hopefully that's straight. It doesn't look very straight, does it, guys? It's not straight. Let's make it straight. Okay, I'll follow that line when I'm cutting. Go under the flower. Okay, so there's that side. Trimmed and straight. The bottom is relatively straight. I'm going to go on and draw this. Oh, my lace just came up. I'm playing with it too much. Okay, there we go. Let's draw this one. Get it on a line. I can't see what I'm doing. This grid is great, guys, for this kind of thing. Oh, our point is not going to be... Well, we're going to come over to the edge of the point then. Because we're not snipping our point off. And I want to go from that line to that line. There we go. Now, see, I was thinking that that wasn't right a while ago. Let's redo this. And I'm going to repoke the hole. I'm also going to reglue that lace in just a second. Because this one is not folded as straight as the other one. So I'm refolding this. And I'm going to poke with the brad pokey. We're not going to see the other hole. It's on the inside of the pocket. There. That's also not, well, it's close. It's handmade. We're not going to fret. Glue. Grab the lace. I'm doing too much to this without letting it dry. That's my problem. Okay. Now, earlier today, I had the bone folder. Okay. Where did our other little daisy flower go so we can poke it? And that fast, I've lost the pokey tool. There it is. Oh, I don't need a gusset, Brenda, because this is all that's going to go in here. And if I have a gusset, it's just going to flop around. But thank you. It was a good idea. Because the pocket's plenty wide enough for this to fit in. This is what's going in this pocket. So we're good. Okay. Got our flower. Got our brad. Through our corner. Separating the legs on these brads sometimes can be a pain in the hiney. And I'm just going to press it on the table. And there we go. And like I said, technically our zipper still works. Our pocket could be looser if we needed it to be. And we're going to just zip it up. And that's going to be, I may round these corners because I don't like the points. Let's do that, corner rounder. I don't want the big corner round. Oh, wait, that's not going to work. I have to cut them with scissors, don't I? Oh, this could be fun. I'm just going to round it a little bit. I just don't like the pointy things. There we go. Oh, you know what would be cute? When I put it in the book to add like little spaghetti straps, like a dress. Except our tag is going to be in here. So this is how it's going to look in the book, guys. Oh, look, she's peeking out. And if we wanted to, we could, well, it's not going to matter. If we unzip it, you really can't see her any differently. So we'll zip her back up. But that's how it's going to look in the book. Oh, I see what you're saying, Brenda. Excuse me. So that's going to work. Should work. What I could also do, because I didn't see Brenda's comment in time, we have the left. We could fold these in half and make our own just to make sure it will work. And we could technically put these on here. Let me snip this off. Charge. So that you do have like a little gusset. And none of this gets taken up with glue. You could do double-sided, we could do double-sided tape on that. Hey, Mary, how are you? Oh, thank you. We have other ones if you haven't seen the others, but I think that's what we'll do. Let me fold this one under. This is for my sewing journal I'm making for my Artsology design team project. That's what this one's going in. I'm so glad you came, Mary. I'm so glad to hear that. I saw you're taming the paper thing. I need to tame some stuff on my desk is what I need to tame. I need to tame the desk mess. I'm just going to snip that off. And let's just do double-sided tape on both sides. So, double-sided tape. And this is just score tape, which I like because you can tear it. So this one goes this way. So we're making our own little tabs for our pocket. And it will also hide the little brad edges. There we go. And then when it goes in our book, we won't lose any of the pocket to gluage. So I'm going to flip this over. Snip my tape off because I got it too long. And we're going to put one on this side as close to the edge as we can get it. And we're going to put this one on the other side. I don't think I need to worry about having one at the bottom. So now I just need to put double-sided tape on the sides of these, and it'll be ready to go into my journal when I get to the embellishment phase of that. Hi, Gemma. How are you? And I hope I pronounced that correctly. And my tape just did wonky stuff. There we go. And we're going to just put this here. Like this. Now what I think I'm going to do, open these up and put double. How am I going to do that? I think I'm just going to run it across where this is, from where this ends, and I think it will be fine. Just to there. Because my thinking is this will be glued, this will be glued, that will be glued, so there's nothing going to fall out of the pocket. We're just putting a tag in it. And then our tag will slide just like that. Right down in our pocket. And I see that we have a piece of tape sticking out down here that we don't want. Okay. So there's this one. This is the one I made, Mary, as my prototype. And Gemma, welcome. I don't think you've been to my channel before, so welcome and thank you for coming. And I'm doing good. And it's a complete pocket. And I made something that fits just on this side. And I added a little tassel to help with the pulling. And that's going to go in my sewing journal, both of those. Now we're going to come back to these ones. Move these out of the way. Okay, this one we have to glue it in. And we're just going to glue. You know what? Let's double-sided tape it. I think we can just double-sided tape all the way around this fabric, and it'll be good. And be better than the glue. And no drying time. So we're just going to take this tape. And we're going to apply it to the fabric straightly. Thusly. And we're going to come down this side of the fabric. Pardon my hair, guys. I have to be able to see what I'm doing with this one. Down here. Get that string off. And we're going to come across here. And I will trim that little sticky extra part off. And again, this tape did wacky, weird stuff. We're going to come up to the zipper. That's what I was humming about. I was starting to think, wait a minute, what are we doing? We can't tape over the zipper. We could over here, but no, we probably didn't want to. I'll take and fix that. This tape is just, it's sticking to me and pulling off of its backing. So I will come back over there and we will fix that part. Let me put this back on the roll. We want it to end here and end here. That's good. Okay. And I have this one little piece sticking off weird down here. We're going to just whack it off. It's a little bit fiddly, but it's well worth it when we get it done. That's going to be gorgeous on this page. And then we have a pocket that we can put something in and zip it closed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this bottom piece. Just going to lay this on here. And I'm going to push that down. Now I'm going to pull this back up. Try to make sure our pocket is straight. And that only went up to the zipper. And that only went up to the zipper. So now we can take these two. And this top one. I'm going to take all of these off at once. And there we have our pocket. So now it will, we need to do something. I thought we were going to staple. We didn't staple those, did we? Or did we? We did not. And we put the lace down. Let me pull the lace back a minute. Because I want to staple it. Okay. Stapler went where? I put it away. Oh, I got to pull the zipper back. Now I want to take my pliers, when I find them again, and squish it. Technical term, squish it. We're just making sure we get it closed tightly. Now I'm going to re-glue this lace. Which will hide most of the staple. But that's going to keep that being held down so we can unzip it and zip it back. So it's a fully functioning pocket. Why is it getting caught right there? It just is. And it's getting caught right there. It's like fabric. Oh, it's got the little fabric parts. It'll be fine. So there's this pocket. All done, ready to be used. Put stuff in, hide stuff away. Secret pocket. I'm going to snip this little piece of string off. Little secret pocket. And this signature, but let's don't close it because that glue's not dry. And we had something else to do with this one. What were we doing? Our lace isn't glued down. We were just letting the lace dry, I think, right, guys? But it's not glued anymore. And also, you guys, these are polyester zippers, which also could be a problem with why they're not gluing as well, because it is polyester. But this pocket's all glued down. We're just waiting on lace to dry. So that's what we did today. We did zippers. Final thing, Z is for zippers. We got zippers put in basically we made zippers for 2 journals, 2 pockets in this one. I got 2 pockets for my sewing journal. We're done with the A to Z. So the next thing is, which will be sometime later next week, putting all of it together. All the A to Z stuff goes into that. I'll show you the journal. So this is, let's see, this is the second signature. Second signature. And all it's going to go into this signature. I'm going to sew, or in this cover, I'm going to sew the signatures in, all but one. And then next week when we get back to this, and this is going in here somewhere because this was the does it reactivate with water? Elmer's does. We were able to glue to it. Oh, where did my piece of paper go from today? I don't know. But the thing is, we know it reactivated today as well. Tacky glue does not reactivate. Could not glue anything back to the tacky glue. We've tried it. Weld bond did reactivate. We glued back to it. But my husband said we should give it more chance and let it cure for 24 hours. So last we did another scrap piece of paper with the weld bond. Earlier in this stream, we waited, sat here for 24 hours. We waited. I was able to glue to it. Now I've lost it. But it's still reactivated with water. So that's still a fail. Distress ink, which I've always heard would reactivate with water, I put on this paper, sprayed it with water, and couldn't get it to move. So I put a no for that one. But I want this to go in this book because it's a great little thing if I forget what reactivates and what doesn't. I was very surprised with the weld bond reaction. And my journal is going to be very fluffy puffy by the time, which I could still take a couple of pages out that don't have anything on them. So like that's got stuff, that's got lace, that is a flip out with a magazine image, lace. I could pull out a map page, which is not going to help this a lot because it's not that thick. Over on this signature, we have our zipper pocket. Oh, we have a fold down on the other side of that. And then we have envelopes. We have that. It's just going to be fluffy, you guys. A map page. Nothing really that I want to pull out of there. Out of the third signature, there's really not anything I want to pull out. So we're just going to have a fluffy puffy. Because by the time we get all of our embellishments in here, it's going to be much fluffier than it already is. But I make fluffies. That's my thing. I make all fluffy puffy things. I have this little piece of zipper left over that's really not good for. I should have unzipped it before I cut it. But it could be used for something just to make it look like it has a zipper. So I'm going to keep it. So that's it for today, you all. We can sit and chat for a minute if you all want. Monday, don't forget we're doing the travel journal fake vacations. I like fluffy too, Mary, and that's the only kind it seems like I make is fluffy. They're only flat in their beginning stages before they start being embellished. And that's been being embellished all along due to the series. So it probably won't get that much fluffier, but it's going to get fluffy. Tomorrow I'm going to clean my desk off. And I'm going to do some recorded. You love the zippers? I know. When I saw Mary do that, not Mary, Fooey Dooey, Sonia step 2. I'm thinking about Mary, though. When I saw Sonia do it, I thought it was awesome. I thought I had an original idea. No, I went back and I typed in zipper, paper and zipper, and I should have done a search before I thought it was an original idea. And there's been people doing it. But Sonia said that she put up her first video on it 10 years ago. And she's who I saw do it. I know. I found some more stuff, Brenda. I've been downloading in rabbit holes from my faux vacation. I'm going to go to Italy. My faux vacation is Italy. Matthew McConaughey may be my husband. I'm working on that one. And my faux vacation. Since it's a fake vacation, I can have a fake husband, right? So we already, when we did travel, we made a passport. We made a boarding pass, and we made a little tiny travel journal. So this is going to be where I put all my vacation information. This is going to be my boarding pass to get on a plane to go to Italy. And then my passport with my actual photo. So if y'all want to know, that's what I look like. That's me. And it's got some fake stamps, passport stamps on it. France didn't happen, guys. It's Italy. But I may have gone to France on a previous vacation. And this is just a little signature sewed into my little passport book for me to put all kind of passporty kind of things. So this is what we're going to be working on. This is our new project since we're done with the A to Z. We're going to embellish that, but I want to do this. I just want to have fun, and we're going to embellish. So this weekend, well, tomorrow is Sunday, I have to do my iCAD videos. I need to get up some Artsology project videos for my sewing kit. I was waiting to get my dies and stamps in, and I couldn't find the stamp set last night, guys, but I found it. This is the stamp set I was waiting for my sewing kit. And it finally came in from AliExpress. So now I can embellish my pages a little bit in some things with those stamps. So I found it because it got misplaced in the jumble. And so that's what we're going to. Oh, the travel journal, Mary. I thought it was going to be, I think it's going to be fun. I've been wanting to do a fake vacation. I really need a real vacation, but I can do a fake one. I got an Italy map. I went and I found an itinerary for a 10-day trip to Italy. And it talks about the buses that you'll need to take. And so I printed out their itinerary, even though I'm not going to really use their itinerary. But it's going in my journal. And the 3 different stops that I'm going to make along that trip and how to travel by train. And also, I have all this whole story thing I'm going to try to work out. Maybe me and Matthew might miss a train and have to camp out in the countryside of Italy. Or get a family in a hillside village to take us in for the night till we can get on the next train. Ooh, that sounds like a good story right there. I think it's going to be Matthew McConaughey's face on Nick's body, so I can still call it Nick, but it won't look like Nick. And plenty of space for me to write fake vacation notes. Yeah, Sam and Brenda are going on a honeymoon around the world where then we're going to stop. She's going to stop in Tahiti and invite all of us crafters, and we're going to have a crafting convention in Tahiti. So this is a time when you can make something that's just fun and just let your imagination go with the story or whatever, which I try to do that anyway. When I'm building journals, I try to come up with fun things to put in them. Like in the last Artsology project, I had the clear pages. And that kind. Or Tom Selleck. Oh, yes. See? I like Matthew McConaughey's accent. And he's not bad looking. But I like his accent. He's got that nice southern drawl accent going. But I try to put something fun, a fun element, or something extremely creative in a journal that I'm making. I'm still working on the prototype. It is almost done. And so then we'll be able, and there's going to probably be a tutorial for that. No hidden giveaways yet this week, and I have to redraw for the one because one of the people never got in touch with me. So when I put up the recorded videos, you guys be sure and watch them because that's where you like him in Sahara, Jenny. The hidden giveaways are in recorded videos. I'm not going to tell you which recorded, but it will be in a recorded video. And now I got an update just before I went live for my camera. I have now got a pause button. So if I'm gluing something and I need to let it dry, I can just pause it and walk away and then restart, and I have to edit. I also now have, when I record, a little timer thing that tells me how long I've been recording. I don't know why what kind of camera is this? Whatever kind of camera, Logitech. Why they didn't do that before in their software. A pause button is like you need it totally. So I have those options now. So that's kind of cool. But in order to participate in a hidden giveaway, whatever video it's on, you have to leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, and be subscribed to my channel. And I will show in the video what the giveaway item is, or items. I know, I love the ranch. It is, Nick got it. Oh, it's it's a newer one, a 1080p, I think. And when I turned it on to come to do my live, it had an update. So I let it get the update. And I looked at my screen and I was like, oh my gosh, I have a pause button. And then I just wanted to see if it would work. And it does work. And then that's when I noticed that I now have a timer on the screen for how long I've been recording. I'm like, really? It took y'all this long? So it's I want to say it's the 1080 HD. Hang on, I'll ask Nick because I don't remember what I have. It's an HD one. He'll know what he bought. Hey, Nick. Hey, Nick. What kind of camera did you buy me? That camera that's over my bed? No, in the garbage. Try that. It's a 1080.
It's a HD.
You got it at Walmart. 1080 PhD or something.
That's not what.
Here it is. Well, come in here and tell me something. He's checking, you guys, and he's going to come tell me because he doesn't remember exactly the name of it either. We're a good match. Neither one of us have the memory. He got it at Walmart, Mary, and it wasn't that expensive.
Pretty sure that's it right there, isn't it?
Yes. What, it doesn't tell me what it is, Nick.
That's what it is.
No, that doesn't tell you the name of it.
That is the name of it. That's all.
Oh, right there. It's a 1080p Pro Stream, Mary.
Can you show her the picture?
It's this. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. And at Walmart, it is $59. My autofocus, I don't have autofocus on. It's $59 currently at Walmart. But my other camera, I couldn't get it to do right. And so he found this Logitech 1080p Pro Stream webcam. That's what we have now. And I love it. You can't get it to twist back on? It should just screw right back on. Hi, Nick. Yeah, he went right back to the living room to his TV show. But he was very helpful. Oh, my goodness, Mary. Bless your heart. Well, y'all want to laugh at me? Okay. I filmed from my phone. I'm just going to show you because this is hilarious. I told Nick we were such a pair. Y'all are going to laugh, just so you know. I had the little camera, like I think what you're talking about, Mary. I filmed from my phone with this. It was screwed on. I would have to pull this out, put the phone in, and everything. Well, my little camera didn't fit in here right, so I would balance it the best I could and then just pray I didn't touch anything and make it jiggle. Then I realized if you take this off the back of the camera, it would screw on where this was screwed on. because this was screwed on. This was on the back of my camera, like, so the back of my camera looked like that. So I didn't know how to make it work. I just would prop the camera up in here the best I could, you know, and make it all work so it's shining down, and made sure these weren't in the viewfinder, and it broke the screw off this part. You should be able to buy another one of these, Mary, for your camera. Or it's the screw off the base up. Yeah, there. Okay. But yeah, you should be able to get another one for your tripod. This is the piece that broke. Okay. And you need one that will pause. The new Logic, if you got a Logitech update, it may pause, because mine didn't pause. This one, the Logitech software for the computer, had no pause button on it till today. So I finally took this off the back when I unscrewed this, thinking there's got to be a better way. And I was like, okay, I've been such a ditz for months and months and months that I had that little camera propping it up there like that, but I could still use the phone when I wanted. So now there's no, since I can't record from the phone anymore or do lives from the phone, thank you, YouTube, the camera just stays mounted. And I took this off. But yeah, so these are in a drawer. I know right where they are. But I felt like such a blonde when I realized that that's how that worked. I felt so blonde. See, mine didn't pause until I got the update today. I was complaining to Brenda about that there's no pause button, and I hate editing. I hate to edit. I'd rather be able to pause it and walk away, come back, than have to try to put pieces of footage together. Yeah, because I was surprised that the update came up and it gave me the pause button and now the time counter. That's why you can't go live, Jenny. Luckily, I had a laptop and I had a webcam. I just didn't like using them because my 4G works better, honestly, than my internet most of the time. Let's give us something pretty to look at. There we go, besides the ruler and the tape. There we go. So, yeah. And I wanted to be able to do the coffee thing, go out on my deck and watch the swans. We don't have swans. We have geese. Watch the geese or listen to the birds in the mornings. And I can't do that because I can't without carrying all this equipment outside. I could record it, but it's not the same thing as being live and chatting while all that stuff's going on outside. I know. That's me, Mary, unless I upload late at night. Y'all want to know why my hours are messed up? That's me. My hours are messed up because it's better for me to upload videos at 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, YouTube tells you don't close this window while it's uploading because it'll mess up your upload. Well, I figured that means don't let the computer go to sleep too, or go into screensaver mode. So I stay in here. 25-foot USB. I could take the laptop outside. It's got Wi-Fi and it's got a battery. It's just a pain to carry equipment that, you know, that's just a pain, just to be honest. Carrying the equipment out there, having to carry it back in here, when it's just, no. But I upload late at night because that's when the internet around here gets me the fastest upload speed, and I can upload an hour-long video in about 35 minutes. But I have to wait till 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning. And then for that 35 minutes, I can't let the computer go into this screensaver mode because you've got to keep that window open and active. And so I could be up till 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. Right. And that's what I do, Mary. I record. Like tomorrow, I'm going to spend the day recording videos probably. Get about 3 or 4 recorded. Get them all scheduled to go at different times next week. And stay up late tomorrow night to upload them all. Or I'll upload a couple tomorrow night and a couple Monday night. But I can get them all scheduled. And that's what I've been doing to get mine to go up and get scheduled. just recording a bunch at one time. They can sit on the computer. I delete them as soon as I get them uploaded. So I know if there's something in my video folder, it's not uploaded yet. Because as soon as they're uploaded and YouTube has them, I don't need them. I don't need them anymore. So that's how I kind of keep track of, is it uploaded? If I'm recording a bunch, they're deleted as soon as they're uploaded. It's just a new way of doing YouTube until I get to that magical 1,000 number. And I am going to do a 500 subscriber giveaway. We're at 518. My numbers keep going up and down, you guys. That's YouTube again. I'm at 518, so very soon there will be. I'm thinking I want to wait till Livy is here. She's going to be here the last week of this month. She's 8. She's going to be my assistant. So you may see little hands over here helping, hand me things and whatnot. She'll ask questions. She's very cute. You won't see anything but her hands. That's true. Well, I don't delete them until it says they're completely uploaded. And I can watch them on my phone. If I can't see it on my phone yet, it's not deleted off the computer. It's once I can see it on the phone. But so I may wait and do the giveaway then, and then she can hand me the things that are going to go in the giveaway. Yes, Brenda, country and wilderness life is great. It's quiet up here. Early in the morning, we hear the geese fly off the lake. Late at about 6 or 7 at night, they fly back. We can hear that. We have the crickets and the frogs and the normal country nighttime sounds. And it's very cool till you get to the internet. And then, yeah, rural internet's not fun. I don't know why they would have disappeared their channels. Which that was not good English. I don't know why their channels would have disappeared. It's much better English. We'll go with that one. Are you sure their channel just disappeared? I know that YouTube will take channels down now after 2 strikes. If you've had 2 strikes, that 3rd strike comes in under the new rules. Hey, Joy, how are you? They remove the channel. There is no, I guess they give you time to fight it if there's a 3rd strike, but the channel will come down under the new rules. So it's just making sure you don't get, I mean, it's so much stuff, Mary. Somewhere, oh my goodness. Yeah, Brent, I think, yeah, something weird. You're tired, Joy? Oh, for any of y'all that weren't in here the last time Roy was in here, that's Bootsy. He gave us the new name, everybody. He calls us the DeMartinoettes. I thought that was so cute. We're the DeMartinoettes. It's a long name, but that's still cute. I know I love Bootsy too. But yes, he named us the DeMartinoettes. I thought that was awesome. We have a name. And y'all, I still have to finish my prayer journal too. I have a lot. I'm behind. I have iCats, the prayer journal, the Artsology project for this month, my prototype thing, and then the A to Z book. So, Joy, what have you been up to? I haven't seen you lately. Of course, I haven't been going many places either on YouTube. I don't make it to many live streams anymore. I make it more to after the live stream is over because I'm usually doing something while the live streams are going on. Okay, Mary, thanks for coming. You have a good evening and a good tomorrow and rest of your weekend. Not a lot, Joy. Now, tomorrow I will not be live because I need to sit here and make videos and work on other projects. So I won't be live tomorrow. Let's check our pockets. Our zippers. So we didn't have one in the first signature because it's already getting kind of bulky. We should be able to check this one now. What is going on? I think we have like little strings or something. What is going on with my zipper? That one is just really, oh, it's like glued maybe. Let's work on it. Yep, it's glued. There, that should have fixed it. Oh, I'll glue that back down. And I need to work on the zipper. What is going on? And my laces, this is like horrible. I've never had this problem with lace. All I can think is it's the polyester. I'm going with Elmer's glue. All I can think is it's the polyester, which that zipper not go. Oh, did we get it to go finally? Most of the way. That zipper not going down all the way does not affect this pocket working. What else came up? This up here, which we are going to glue back down, but I'm going to do it with Elmer's this time. All I can think is that it is this polyester zippers. So you may want to pay a little bit more. Night, Mary, and get zippers that are not polyester, guys. It's catching on something, and I can't see what it's catching on. Oh, let me get the pliers. And everybody yelled, that's not a good idea. Well, now it's going all the way down, so I'm going to stop fussing with it. Did we pull up any other lace anywhere? No. We're all good with this one, finally. Let it glue. Oh, and we lost our, this was hanging over this page. I think it was hanging the other way, though. This is one of those hanging pockets we made. Okay, so there's that one. I'm going to leave it open to dry. And then we put one in here somewhere. There we go. And we did this one going this way. And we have this pocket. Bedtime for you too, Jenny. Well, good night and thank you for coming. So we have these pockets in this journal. I'm going to leave that open. That's not that whole signature. It can't be. Am I missing part of my signature? That's not how it started. Where's the rest of my signature? Did I mix up some pages? Well, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. They all have a cardboard. Oh, wait a minute. Can we do that? Wasn't there something covering? Hold up. No, that belly band was not covered by anything. Okay. They all have cardboard outsides. That's why I think there's something missing on this journal cover or signature cover. I know that that's that. So we're going to do this. We're going to give it a signature cover. There we go. Second signature covered with cardstock. Because they all had cardstock covers. I just don't know. And then we made this one that's going to go in my sewing journal. Go out and come back in, Brenda, and see if that works. And good night. Yeah, I know, Brenda. See if leaving and coming back fixes it, because sometimes it will. Okay, it's okay for now. Good. So we made this one that's going to go in my sewing journal. And it's just going to go on a page in the sewing journal. We make sure it's going to fit the page. This trifold in the sewing journal, it's one of the pages in the sewing journal that she provided that's a trifold. It hasn't been inked or anything yet, but it's going to go in this pocket on a page. And this does unzip. So it's a fully functioning zipper to that point. And then that goes over there with that one. I made this as a prototype last night. It's completely sealed, but it does work. And I have a piece of ephemera that I made to go in here in the sewing journal. So I have 2 for my sewing journal, 2 in the A to Z journal, and my little ephemera pack or ephemera piece. Let's see, put those over here with the sewing journal stuff. And there we go. So have y'all liked, because we're at the end of the series, have y'all liked the series? Thank you, Tina. I still have all of our ideas for what to do after the series. I have it all written down. And so the travel journal was one of those. So that's what we're going to start Monday, our fake vacations. And we're going to work on, everybody wanted to see it live. So we're going to embellish the A to Z journal live as well. So we may swap those up. July the 25th, there's going to be a hop with my channel and several other channels. We're going to do recorded videos and put them up. It'll be me, Patricia Stubbs, Misty, Katrine Hanson, and Nana's Crafting. I think it's Nana's Crafting Corner. Us 5 are all putting up videos. We're going to link each other's videos. You can watch them at your leisure. But like if you start with mine and you go down, I will have all the other hops listed. We're all going to put them up at the same time. So no matter which one you start with, you can go from one video to the next, to the next, to the next. And it's all going to be the Christmas in July kickoff for my channel, because that week after that, for that whole 7 days till the end of July, on the 31st, I'm going to be doing Christmas in July projects. And I'm already working on prototypes and stuff for that to make sure I know what I'm doing. So that's my plans going from now till the end of the month. And of course, there will be the artsology and that kind of thing. You'll be watching, Tina? I think, because Nana's going to do a Christmas recipe. I think that's going to be awesome. I don't know what Patricia's doing. You're going to love mine. It's ornaments. You're going to like that. I don't know what Misty's doing. I don't know what Katrina's doing. We're all going to just make our videos. I don't think anybody's going to be making the same thing because we all craft differently. I think it's going to be an awesome thing. We're all going to try to keep them under an hour. I know mine will probably take an hour. I don't think there's any way I could do it in 30 minutes. Well, it's recorded. I could, because I can pause now. So, yeah. We might try to do for 30 minutes. However, Nana's doing a recipe. That could be hard. So, we may just say an hour or less on those videos. But I think that's going to be fun. Kick off Christmas in July. And just have some fun, because I missed Christmas in July last year. I just let July go by without doing any Christmas stuff. And I wanted to make it a point that this year I didn't. I did that whole week with fun stuff. So I hope y'all watch and hope y'all can see everything. And I'll put up another video kind of closer to that where it's like the end of the month schedule for Christmas and July stuff and that kind of thing. So y'all have any questions or any comments or anything? Anything that you would like to see that you haven't seen yet? Or and Tina, I appreciate that you watch the videos. I really do. Oh, I took away our pretty thing to look at. Well, let's get it back. We'll look at this pretty thing. Well, we'll put it straight. So if no one has any questions or anything, we're going to go on and go because it's getting late. Oh, thank you, Tina. We're going to go ahead and go. And then tomorrow there should be something recorded going up tomorrow. I'm not sure because I'm going to spend the day recording videos and that kind of thing. So that I can get videos up because I'm behind on so much stuff right now. I figured tonight if I can't sleep, I'll come in here and record a video. Instead of continuing to try to go to sleep. I have a speck. And make some embellishments and stuff. Well, thank y'all for coming, and I hope y'all have a great tomorrow. Keep looking for the recordeds. Look for the hidden videos. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you give videos a thumbs up and leave comments. You will always know in the video somewhere, it will say, this is the video for the hidden video, and then it'll say, watch to the end. I know rabbit holes. Night, everybody. Y'all have a good rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.